What you're about to watch does not express the views of YouTube or its partners. Even though there may be truth pertaining to the things discussed during this video, sit back, relax, and enjoy. This video is for entertainment purposes only. There, you just got read.
Hazır mıyız? Sanki hiç lan.
It's me, it's Leo, back on YouTube with today's Tarot A Day lesson. First of all, happy Tuesday. I am so glad you guys are here with me. You're watching. I'm glad you guys are subscribing, you're commenting. Thank you so much. Okay, so today we are talking about the Judgment card, or as it's known in this particular deck that I'm using, the Rejuvenation card. Okay, before I go really into it, I want to let you guys know, and I know I talk with my hands. I know, jazz hands, right? Anyway, but before I go deep into it, I want to say this. The meanings that I'm giving here, or the meanings that I'm giving here for both the upright and reverse positions are not the be-all, end-all. Trust me, because it depends on the reader, it depends on the deck you use, and it also depends on where you are in your life as well, because every deck, every card have different meanings. So one card could have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different meanings. So do not accept what I'm saying as a be all end all. This is just basically a very general view, and of course my own opinion added in. Okay, so getting to the Judgment card, or Rejuvenation in this case. Okay, so the Judgment card. Let's focus more so on the positives. And once again, let me just say this, like I said in other videos, when I say positives and negatives, I really don't like to use those terms because I just feel like it's very dualistic, and I don't like that very much. But for simplicity's sake, I'm going to say that, okay? So the positive aspects of the Judgment or Rejuvenation card are, some of them include change of residence, change of career, it includes spiritual attainment, it includes faith in a higher self, and it also includes confidence in new ideas. So those are some of the meanings. Okay, so what I actually am going to show you in terms of video clips today are going to be from two of my favorite films. The first two clips I'm going to show that showcase the more positive aspects of the Judgment or Rejuvenation card when it's in an upright position are from the movie Teen Witch. If you guys are 80s buffs like me, if you're into 80s music and stuff like that, like myself, you will love this film. This film is so cute. It's a cult classic. I've watched this film, oh God, so many times to where I know all the dialogue. I know every piece of line in it. It features Zelda Rubinstein, or Tangina from Poltergeist, from the Poltergeist films, and also Robin Lively, who back in the 90s, she was in a show called Savannah on the WB. Okay, I know I'm dating myself, but I gotta put that out there. Great 80s film, really cute film. The soundtrack is thebomb.com. Trust me, if you're really into 80s films or 80s music, you'll love this movie and the music in it. So, here we go. Without further ado, Teen Witch, representing the Judgment, aka Rejuvenation card. Take a look.
My God in heaven. What did you say your name was?
Louise Miller.
Miller. It's you.
What do you mean, it's me?
You're not a mark. You're one of us.
One of who?
When is your 16th birthday? Oh, wait. Next week, am I right?
Yeah.
You will receive these powers on your 16th birthday.
What powers?
Strange things will start to happen, but you must trust me. Trust me?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. Whatever.
What did I tell you? At 16, your powers would come into play.
And you know, the really weird thing is, I don't even know how I changed them back.
You didn't. Beginner spells are very weak. They wear off. Wagga reverses them. They'll get stronger.
Me? A witch?
You have the power to make anything you want happen.
I mean, like, make potions and curses and all that junk?
Where'd you get that?
What? Oh, at school. Why?
I think it's time you saw something. There comes a time in every witch's life that she must see this. You won't believe it. Here it is, New Faces of 1652. Look here. That's you. And you were wearing the same amulet that you're wearing now. And that's me.
You're kidding. Then why did I get the amulet again?
Because it belongs to you. You belong to it. It's a symbol of your power.
I wasn't even looking for it.
But it was looking for you. That's the way magic works.
All right. Love it. Okay. One of the reasons why I showed this was because also in the judgment card, one of the positive meanings is New Age material or learning about New Agey things, increasing your faith in a higher power, a higher self. And in the cases of Teen Witch, that's exactly what she did. She literally found out that she was a witch. She found out that she could do these quote-unquote magical things, and how it changed her life, and it ultimately changed herself. She became more confident. She became, more powerful, even though in the beginning she had a little bit of a fear of it. She didn't know what to do with it. So, and it also showcases that too. And that's really what the judgment card, that's one of the many, many big meanings if you ever get it in an upright position. So, judgment, aka rejuvenation. Let me make that very clear. Because in some decks, it's called rejuvenation. In this deck, in the Tarot of the Cat People deck, which is this one, hold on for a minute, which is this one. There you go, let you guys see it. That's really what this is. It's called the Rejuvenation card. So, great deck. I love it. If you work with animals, if you do animal communication, like I know there's some animal communicators that watch my channel. If you do, or if you love your animals, I definitely would suggest getting this deck. This deck is great, especially if you're a cat person like me. Okay. Now, we're going to focus on the more negative aspect. And like I said before, I'm going to say it again. I don't like using the words positive or negative. I just don't. Okay, so the more negative aspects of the judgment, aka rejuvenation card. Negative would be you see things through a more materialistic view, whether that be money, whether it be what you can get, just you're not seeing things clearly. Another negative aspect, if you ever get this in reverse, it could mean this. Another negative aspect is you have what they call tunnel vision. Another one is you make a lot of bad judgments or bad decisions. And let's see, another one is refusing to change. You're set in your old ways. So those are some negative aspects if you get this in a reading. But like I said, it depends on the cards, the deck that people use. It depends on the reader. person that's doing the reading. It also depends on where you are. So these meanings, the meanings that I'm giving you, they're very general. Okay, so don't take it as the be all end all. Please don't go to a reader and be like, well, I saw on a video that Leo said. No, don't do that. Because these are very general meanings. Okay, so to kind of simplify it and put it all together, I'm going to show another one of my favorites. I know I'm so biased, but another one of my favorites, and that is The Mist of Avalon. And if you guys have seen this film came out in, oh God, I'm trying to remember. I think it was like 2000, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But it was a wonderful miniseries. It aired on TNT. It was wonderful. If you've read the book, which is by Mariam Zimmer Bradley, wonderful author, great author, okay? And I think she was a great feminist as well. I would definitely suggest, if you haven't seen the movie or read the book, check both of them out. Great movie, great film, okay? And a great film and great book. There we go, that's what I'm saying. In the film, we have Angelica motherfucking Houston, which, enough said, okay? And we have Joan Allen, Caroline Goodall, Juliana Margulies. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful actresses that played. I think they did a very good job. And also Samantha Mathis. That's right. She's in it too. So, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the negative aspects of the Judgment, aka Rejuvenation card, through the clips, The Mist of Avalon. Take a look.
Do you not say that women are the means by which evil came into the world? There is in your Bible a fantastic tale about an apple and a snake.
The Bible merely recounts the truth, good lady.
The old religion embraces yours, Bishop. But your priests deny the power of Avalon.
Perhaps people no longer believe in it.
Perhaps it's because you tell them not to.
Do this to me. To us. I never intended for you to know.
Well, I do know now. How could you have arranged for such an abomination?
It is my sacred charge, Morgaine. You and Arthur are the last remaining links between this land and the world of mists. Those links are becoming weaker with every year. I must do everything in my power to keep them alive.
Even if it means sacrificing everyone you've ever loved.
Even if it means sacrificing my very soul. That is what being the Lady of the Lake truly demands, as you too will find out.
I?
Of course. What else has all your training, all your suffering been for, if not to fit you to be the lady after I'm gone? You have the greatness of soul, Morgaine. I can see it. I've seen it all along.
I am carrying a bastard child fathered by my own brother.
You are carrying Arthur's successor. Would you have Morgause murder it in the womb in order to have her son step into Arthur's shoes? If you bear no child, the offspring of Lot and Morgause will be next in line for the throne. Why else is she so solicitous of your needs?
I don't believe it.
Then go ahead. Let her ambition shape the nation's future. Morgause thinks of nothing and no one but herself, Morgaine.
Okay. Now, one of my favorites. Now, in the first clip that I showed, you have Caroline Goodall's character, which is Igraine, and she's talking with the priest, and she's basically saying, like, don't you guys believe in something where there's a snake in an apple? And the guy's saying, well, yeah, we believe it's true. And one of the things in reverse is you being so stuck in your traditional ways. And he was very much saying that this is true, this is the way, this is it. And she basically was saying, like, well, that's not true. You need to learn to open your head. Maybe because they believe, maybe the reason why they are the way they are is because you tell them what to believe, you tell them what to think. So if you ever get this card in reverse, it could mean that. It could mean that you have a very dogmatic way of looking at things, especially concerning faith, religion, or a fear of newfound faith, new ideas. So that's basically what that particular clip was showcasing that, The second clip was really it was Morgan, played by Juliana Margulies and Angelica motherfucking Houston. Love her. And it was basically them basically saying, like, look, if you don't do this, we are screwed. And Juliana Margulies' character, Morgan Le Fay, just refused to face the truth, refused to acknowledge the fact that this is what was going on, that this is what may happen if I don't make the right decision. So that's another thing. That's another negative aspect of the judgment, aka rejuvenation card, is you refuse to see the truth, even though you know it in the back of your mind, but you refuse to see it. So that's why I wanted to showcase those two clips, because I think those two clips put together the negative aspect of the judgment, aka rejuvenation card, perfectly. Because, there are times in life where we don't want to see the truth for what it is. I mean, even I go through that. We don't want to, we'd rather live in a world of rose-colored glasses. And I'm not saying that living in a world of rose-colored glasses is a bad thing, but sometimes you have to learn to wake up. And the judgment card, I definitely would say it's a wake-up call card. That's what I would call it, the wake-up call card, meaning that you have to wake up to not only what's within yourself internally, but externally, what's going on around you. Look around. And also choose your battles, choose your enemies, choose your friends, choose everything wisely. So if you get that card, that's basically the meanings of it, one of the many meanings. So with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it. It was a lot of fun. And I would definitely suggest checking out those two films, even getting the soundtracks to those two movies. Very good movies, very good books, by the way. And I don't think Teen Witch doesn't have a book, but Mr. Babylon, wonderful book. I would definitely suggest reading it. If you're really into Celtic mythology, if you're really into Arthurian legend, wonderful, wonderful book to read. From a very feminine point of view, it's a really good book. So, have a wonderful week, and I will be back soon. And don't worry, I'm coming back with the star readings. I will be doing that tomorrow, okay? And I've listened to everybody's suggestions. I've gotten George Clooney and Stacey Keebler, Christian Bale, who's another one? K. Michelle from Loving Hip Hop Atlanta, Jocelyn from Loving Hip Hop Atlanta, and let me see. Just so many. So please keep them coming. Leave your comments. If you really want me to do a star reading, please tell me who's the next celeb you want me to read. Like, please tell me, because I love doing those. Those are fun. That's a lot of work, too, because I have to research. But but please tell me which one you'd like me to read and showcase on the next edition. And also, if you want to be a part of the free Psychic Friday, even though I may not always do it on Friday, but if you want to be a part of that drawing, please email me. Email me at psychicleo28@yahoo.com. That's psychicleo28@yahoo.com. And put Free Psychic Friday in the subject line. That way I'll know which one it is. That way I'll know, and I can pick whom I'm going to read for. And it may be you. Okay? So, with that being said, everyone, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments, subscribe, rate it, like it, hate it, everything. Let me know what's going on. And I will be back Wednesday. Okay? Love you. Bye-bye.